Hey everybody, this is the Esoteric Cross. I make videos about how to gain your personal power while learning ancient secrets. If that sounds like something that you're into, please hit the like button and subscribe, and gain insight from this perspective in the cosmos. In this video, I wanted to talk about purifying consciousness, what it means, and how we can do it. There are many different methods to purifying consciousness. Our spirit is a body of light energy, and when we come into this world, our energy is whole, our aura is whole. And when things begin to happen to us that causes trauma, it fragments our light body. This is about consciousness splitting. It happens to get us through these difficult moments. Fragmentation is something that happens to all of us, and when we purify our consciousness, we are learning to separate parts of our consciousness into sections, and then we can integrate them. Our consciousness is like a cup of water, and when we go through our life, it gets dirty. Purifying is like running a cup of water under more water, and over time the old water will leave the cup, since it has no space after the new, clean water has entered the cup. And now there is constant flow in the cup, and this gives us more clean and purified water. Personally, I have found that the Golden Dawn rituals work for me with purifying consciousness, and the lesser banishing ritual of the Pentagram is perfect for this, and it sets up the formula that you can use for all magic. Working with the elements, then the planets, then the zodiac, the archangels, and then the 72 goetic entities. I still have not gotten over the stigma to work with the goetic entities, but it is not evil, and I will break down exactly what all of this means in this video, so stay tuned for that. The first step in magic before we can do anything else is to purify consciousness, because we want to go into our light working and rituals in a higher vibration. We want to enter this space after we have purified ourselves so our magic is more potent. Purification is so amazing because we are getting rid of spiritual pollutants, and this can reduce anxiety, depression, it begins healing trauma. It gets us to a space where we can feel like we can make changes. We are taking our personal power back. This is the importance of purification. I very highly recommend doing the lesser banishing ritual of the Pentagram for purification. This is, in my opinion, the most powerful way, and it is universal because it is about separating our consciousness. And this is something that is ingrained in all of us. It uses the universal truths to our universe and our consciousness to bring about the effects we are trying to achieve. If you would like more information on the LBRP, I encourage you to do some research on it, and you can also join my event on Eventbrite. I will dedicate time talking with you about symbolism, purification, the LBRP, and more in-depth meanings in magic. The link for this will be in the description below. It will be on Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. I hope to see you there. We can purify consciousness by working with the elements. One secret meaning of the cross is that it is representative of the sun in the zodiac signs. And the cross is the cross of consciousness, divided into 4 parts. These 4 parts are air, water, fire, and earth. In the zodiac, we have those 4 categories of signs: earth signs, fire signs, water signs, air signs. But this is much deeper than horoscopes and natal charts type of astrology. This is part psychology and metaphysics. When we work with these elements, we are working with the 4 basic aspects of our consciousness. Air is our mind, water is our emotion, fire is our spirit and our desire, earth is our physical world and manifestation, our bodies. In the Golden Dawn ritual, the LBRP, we separate our consciousness into these 4 parts and work with chi energy to transmute light, unite, and purify consciousness. We vibrate the holy names of God in Hebrew. Then we will call 4 archangels around us, and each of these angels are a different aspect of consciousness and are associated with the elements. I will make another video soon where I will break down how archangels are just aspects of our consciousness and aspects of the universal consciousness. It's not to say that these angels are all in your head, because they are real constructs that have to do with your consciousness and have to do with the consciousness of the universe. It might be foreign to some to think of angels in this way, but this is what they truly are. Just as the goetic entities are aspects of our lower parts of consciousness, aspects of our subconscious mind, and can be related to the brainstem and the limbic brain, and this brainstem is also called the reptilian brain, which is why a lot of demons and Satan is associated with snakes and reptiles. This part of our brain is more reactive and survival and emotional, which is why the dark entities can be scary, but they are meant to be worked with and integrated. The archangels are the part of our higher aspects of consciousness and are associated with our prefrontal cortex and using our highest levels of functioning. I personally believe that working with goetic entities should be done after integrating all of the other parts of consciousness first, so that you are armed with everything considered holy before integrating lower aspects. Another reason why the LBRP is so effective for purifying consciousness is because we are banishing the 4 elements, which means we are cleansing. Banishing is purifying, so we are creating a clean slate for ourselves. Another exercise for purification is the circulation of light. You can transmute darkness into light. You would use visualization to imagine your light body expanding out in this large magnetic field. And you would imagine that any darkness in your field is taken into you and is transmuted into light. You are alchemizing and purifying your entire aura. You can repeat the phrase, "I am light," as you do this exercise. We can do grounding exercises with these elements, meditations, visualizations, or with the LBRP, we work intensively with these energies, and that is why development can be faster through these types of rituals. Doing all of these things will accelerate the purification process. As I was saying earlier, I'm hosting an event on Eventbrite on Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to cover purification, symbols, and how consciousness is broken down into parts. So for the price of a dinner and a mixed drink, we are going to go over purification, symbols, and how consciousness is broken down into parts. And I will go more in depth into these rituals that will integrate these parts. I'm so excited to share this information with you that has completely changed my life. And this is the foundation on which you can perform any kind of magic. From rituals for money, love, health, vitality, but the main focus is spiritual development, and all of these things will follow after that. When we do light rituals, we begin to shift our energies into a new place where we will definitely have a noticeable difference to others. I'm so excited. I hope to see you there. And as always, I hope there was something new that you were able to take away from this video. If so, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. Please leave a comment. I love seeing them. You can always ask me questions, and you can tell me topics that you would like to see from me, and I'll see what I can do to make those videos. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.